here. But welcome everybody. It's great to have you here. And again, apologize for being very late, but as I said, came in from out of town. Those are days you got to give me some slack right there, because I've come to town, I jump right into it. Keep in mind, I don't really sleep the night before because I have to catch an early flight to get back here.
Yeah,
I like to catch like anywhere from a 6 a.m. flight to a 9 a.m. flight or something like that in order to get here on time.
And you got to get to the airport 2 hours early.
Yep. There's been some nights I just didn't sleep.
Yeah,
Not as bad, not as far from the city as you think, with no traffic. And usually I get lucky. It's about 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Plus they have a bus that takes you straight to Times Square, which is where I stay when I go. Not that I like Times Square.
Ooh, Times Square. Well, la-dee-da.
No.
I didn't know you were rolling like that.
First of all, Times Square is so touristy. They always have deals on hotels. Second of all, I don't like Times Square. It's too congested, too packed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's just,
Hell yeah, it is.
yeah, too many tourists in there. And it's just, it's an epicenter, it's a lot of activity. I just try to stay off of certain streets because, it's just.
Sensory overload.
Yeah.
It really is. It's so intense when you're there. All those flashing lights. M&M's,
Yeah.
wicked.
Yeah. I remember when Spill was around, when I was working for the first company that had us, I remember it was in Times Square, and I thought it was so cool because I sat at a window where you could see the M&M store, and you could see all the activity going on. Country ass Negro like me. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Just like I pictured it.
Yeah.
Skyscrapers and everything.
And then I get, by the time it was the second day out there, like, you get the fuck out the way. Jesus Christ, what are y'all looking up for all the time?
Yeah, it's like Vegas.
Yeah. And meanwhile, I know I did the same thing when I got there. I was like, oh, wait. That was the biggest M&M I've ever seen. But it's not one of my favorite places to go. I'd rather go to the parts of or either Lower Manhattan or Brooklyn, believe it or not, with his gentrified ass. But yeah.
You don't like walking out of your hotel and having like a reject Elmo trying to give you his album?
I am not in the middle of. I'm not that close. But there's been times where I've been having to walk somewhere, and I pass all them old.
Buskers.
If you want to call it, more like busted. Busted ass Minnie Mouse and Elmo. I'm like, who the fuck wants to take pictures with these?
Like their eyes are too close or too far. Like they look fucked
yeah.
up.
These old ragged ass costumes and these old conning ass people inside of them and shit. Why does anybody want to take a picture with this shit? That's how you could tell a tourist is there, because they're so wrapped up in New York. They even think like this is they treat it like it's fucking Disney World. Like that's the real Minnie Mouse. That shit ain't
we're
even
in New York. We got to take a picture with Minnie
Yeah.
Mouse.
Wow, she even smells like a rat.
Yeah. And these people, they look like, and it's gonna sound bad because they look like homeless people.
Yeah.
They look like immigrants in there.
Yeah.
They look like assholes. Shit. And the costumes are fucking horrible.
And they're falling apart.
Yeah, like the Elmo. One dude has an Elmo costume so raggedy you can see his face in Elmo's mouth, and he didn't try to hide it. Like, goddamn, you don't even try to paint your face black or anything. He just walking around with his face sticking out. Look like Elmo's throwing up a dude.
Wouldn't that be worse? Like Elmo ate a guy in blackface.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't that make it worse?
No, that would be awesome. Like, at least to show some fucking effort.
I mean, okay, Elmo is a monster, right?
But he ain't. First of all, Elmo's a child, so
Right.
he's not supposed to be some giant ass creature that
I know,
ate a dude.
But from Sesame Street, all the furry characters, they're monsters.
Yeah.
Grover and Cookie Monster, well, obviously Cookie Monster and Oscar.
Yeah.
So that would mean Elmo is one as well. Even though he's a child, I mean, he will grow up at some point to be a full-fledged predator.
No, that's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
No. The real Sesame Street characters, they are cool. They ain't fucking mutants with a human face growing out their mouth. Now, put that in a movie somewhere. Put that in a horror movie, some David Cronenberg shit. David Cronenberg's Sesame Street, where there's a fucking human head growing out these Muppets' mouths and shit. Okay, I'd be cool with that. But that's not what this is. This is lazy. This ain't body horror. It's just horrible.
That's funny, 'cause, yeah, the costumes are all dirty, and yet it's never an Oscar the Grouch, which would be appropriate for being out there.
Yeah, but but ain't nobody trying to pay for no Oscar the Grouch.
I mean, all those costumes are from Wish.com.
yeah. Thing is, they got enough. They got enough people living in trash cans around that you can take pictures with it. As cruel as that sounds.
But you're like, well, at least this guy has a gimmick.
Yeah. Hey, and he's grouchy too. Hey, what the fuck you doing? Yeah, exactly.
This guy gets it.
Boy, you pointing at motherfucker. Yeah. Keep going. But that homeless dude living in a trash can is more in character than these other janky ass mascots out there, because none of them try to act like the character.
No.
The only thing they do, they just wave.
Right.
Because they know they can't do the voice.
Yeah. Oh, you got Spider-Man in tennis shoes.
And don't make eye contact with them, because that means you owe them money. These are the most entitled assholes I've ever seen. If you make eye contact with them, that means that you wanted their time. You want to take a picture. You owe them money. If you don't give them their money, Elmo and Minnie Mouse and Mickey, they starting shit with people, trying to beat somebody's ass. That's the only time they are in character. Hey, motherfucker! You're trying to fuck over Elmo? Give Elmo's fucking money? I don't know how we do it in my neighborhood. Yeah.
You ever think about whipping out your phone and snapping a picture and running?
No. Should I get back to my hotel and that motherfucker be waiting inside? Thought you could get away, bitch. No. Come here. No. All those motherfuckers be in the hotel. Get his ass. Get him. I'd stay away from those dudes, man. I see them on the corner, I treat them like a gang. I'll walk on the other side. Yeah, I don't. Somebody said, "Is that Elmo or Mickey?" It doesn't matter. When you're getting your ass beat, you can't tell the difference. Get that motherfucker. Is that you, Elmo or Mickey? Don't give a fuck worry about it, motherfucker. Oh, wow. I got my ass beat by Elmo. I wasn't Mickey. I don't know.
Oh, you too?
Yeah, man. Yeah, stay away from those creatures, man, because they will beat your ass over a glance.